So this is going to be a bit of a rant, this video, to be honest. I need to get this off my chest. A lot of people are going to say UFC 301 is the worst card of the year. UFC 309 is the fucking worst! Let's look at this card, main card in particular. No. Do we see this? Do we see this? So in the UK, this is box office. They want us to pay for this card. Let's keep going. No. Let's talk about the main card. So kicking off UFC 309 MSG. We've got Chris Weidman versus Anders. Hello. Why is this a main event? A main event? Why is this a fucking main card opener? This stinks. This is terrible. This is so shit. This is opening up that what's meant to be one of the biggest cards of the year. Chris Weidman in 2024. Are you fucking having me on? Now, the only reason I can maybe think this might be okay. In fact, it's not okay. But the only reason why I can think it's happening is that Chris Weidman is going to retire here. That's the only reason. This stinks. This should not be anywhere near a main card, let alone the main card of one of the biggest cards of the year. Meant to be biggest cards of the year. This is fucking shit. Next up, Bo Nickel, Paul Craig. I like this fight. The fact that Bo Nickel is a minus 1,000 favourite is criminal, in my opinion. I do think Bo Nickel will probably knock out Paul Craig because Paul Craig's striking defense, or striking in general, is probably as good as his fucking beard brush. And that's probably giving him a compliment. Shout out Paul Craig though, legend. But if this goes to the ground, we've seen Paul Craig pull off some big upsets against Ankalaev. We've seen him submit Krylov. We've seen him submit a lot of guys off his back in the UFC. He welcomes that. Bo Nickel, obviously known for his wrestling. I don't think Bo Nickel is going to wrestle with Paul Craig, to be honest. I think he's going to keep this fight standing, and I think he's going to knock out Paul Craig. Unfortunately, the fact he's a minus 1,000 favourite, though, is crazy. I'm probably going to take a wee bit on Paul Craig there at plus 650, but that's not what this video is about. I like this fight. This should be the main card opener, and Chris Weidman shouldn't be anywhere fucking near it. I like this card. I like this fight on this card, okay? This is the only one. The only fight I like. Next up. This is the feature fight of MSG. UFC 309. This is the feature fight of that. What? Why is this high up on the card? The feature fight of what's meant to be one of the biggest cards of the year is a women's flyweight fight, which is bad enough. I know, I literally know you've already went, that's bad enough. I get that. It's not even a high level elite fight. They're ranked number 9 and 11. And this is the feature fight of UFC 309. This card's so shit. This main card is fucking horrendous. If this didn't have the name value on it, in terms of just fights, this is shit. This is worse than 301. In the co-main event, we've got the rematch that everybody asked for in Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler and McGregor fucking return. Michael Chandler might be the fighter with the worst IQ in the UFC. So this guy waited about 6,000 years to get the Conor McGregor fight. He gets it. McGregor pulls out injured. He proceeds to wait again. And then decides, I'm actually going to fight Charles Oliveira at 309. Is there anything in here other than air? Please, someone tell me. Whoever's advising this guy, they need to get rid of him ASAP. Now, I don't give a shit about seeing this rematch. It ended pretty convincingly with Oliveira beating him a couple of years back. I don't see the need to see it again, outside of the fact that this will be a fun fight. Probably when it happens, I'll be like, yeah, this is a good fight. Because Oliveira always shows up to fight, and even though Michael Chandler's an airhead, he still always shows up to fight for the fans. Is that due to a lack of his fight IQ? Probably. But This will probably make up for a pretty interesting fight. But why is it the co-main? Why is this card so fucking shit? Explain to me why this is so shit. Explain to me why this is going to be pay-per-view in the UK. This card is ass. There is not a single fight on the main card outside of Bo Nickel and Paul Craig that I actually want to see. And Bo Nickel Paul Craig could be a fucking prelim headliner. This main card is shit. Main event. Oh my good god. Steve Bay's now ranked number 8. It gets worse. It gets worse. John Jones, Steve Bay, Miocic. It actually looks like I'm about to fucking cry. I'm about to fucking scoop my eyes out. The fight that nobody gives a shit about. John Jones versus Tom Aspinall. Why is that fight not happening? Why are we getting Steve Bay, Miocic, a guy who hasn't fought in probably about 6,000 years by now? He hasn't fought in Venom short shit. He hasn't fought since Pereira made his debut. Why is this guy, who's currently ranked number 8, let that sink in, 8, fighting for the undisputed heavyweight title when there is an undisputed champion? What the fuck is this main event? This would have been a good main event in 2020, 2019, not now. This is shit. This is crap. UFC 309 is easily the worst card of the year. And what makes it worse is both of these guys are going to retire after this fight, which then means we're never, ever, ever going to see the Tom Aspinall fight. Tom Aspinall, John Jones. We're never going to see it. This is shit. Let's have a look at the prelim, see if it saves it. That's a good fight. Nikita Krylov, nice to see he isn't dead and he's returning. Jonathan Martinez, Marcus McGee, that's a fun fight. Jim Miller. Okay, Mickey Gauze on this card. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. This card is shit. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'll see you again in the next one.